That performance tonight, no messing about from me and you tonight. You've been involved in the Premier League for a long time. Is that one of the worst Chelsea teams you've ever seen?
Yes, that I can remember. Back in the day, obviously, when they was kind of struggling, I was too young to really know Chelsea. But
yeah, but they were never that bad.
No, but in my playing career, I've never witnessed a Chelsea team perform throughout a season. To say they've got 5 games left.
And they're level on points with Bournemouth. 5
games left, and they're not mathematically safe from relegation.
They could go down.
I've never, in my playing career, heard that from Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, they're on 39 points. Nottingham Forest, who in the bottom 3 are on 30 points. They're 9 points from safety. I can't see him getting another point. They've still got to play some decent teams. I think they've got to play Nottingham Forest as well. For me, watching that tonight, well done to Arsenal, but it was a stroll in the park. They didn't get out of second gear, and you know they've shown how far they've come, Arsenal, and they're keeping their season alive, hoping that Man City will slip up. Maybe they will slip up. Manchester City's still got some tough games. They've got semi-finals to come. So Arsenal fans, do you still believe? But Chelsea fans, come on, enough's enough now. You spent £600 million and you're getting performances like that. You're going to spend your money, going to watch that absolute nonsense, garbage from all over the park. You look like a championship team put together, and Frank Lampard's completely out of his depth. I'd get rid of him.
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point, because if you get a new manager and it gets a little boost, that little boost that they get, win 3 games, it's going to do nothing for the season. It's going to do nothing for the league. So you might as well stick with...
They're in a relegation fight.
You might as well stick with... They won't get relegated, because I can't see the teams below them winning 4 games.
Best thing that happened to them this season is Thomas Tuchel getting them 10 points.
I know, shocking.
That is the best thing that happened to them, because at the start of the season they actually picked up some results. But this, I've never seen anything like it. I've never seen such a bad side as Chelsea.
I think Frank Lampard, worst Premiership manager in history.
Well, he's having a bad year, isn't he, Jermaine? He's having a bad year. He's like me at Billericay.
It's like, even your's better than that, mate.
I picked up a few wins.
You've got a better record than Frank Lampard as a manager. That is saying something. Everybody out there, Jamie Harara has got a better record than Frank Lampard.
I think Jason Cundy could manage Chelsea right now. But I actually think Jason could manage this team, because I've never seen a team with so much problems on the pitch. Like, none of them are playing for each other. They're all over the place. There's no chemistry, no cohesion, no kind of, like, let's fight it out leaders, and they're just waiting to get beat.
Why has it gone for a 4? What is he doing going? Well, Chelsea cannot play with a 4. And why is he playing Aubameyang? Aubameyang's played no minutes. He's going to be rusty, stiff. He's not sharp.
Yeah.
Them selections there.
He took him off at half time, didn't he?
That says it all.
He had 9 touches, Aubameyang, in the first half, and 4 of them were from kickoff. How bad's that?
That is terrible. That is terrible.
4 from kickoff.
No, but if you're the manager and you're putting him up there, you've got to take that burden. You've got to take full responsibility as well. That's poor.
Who's responsible for this? Because look, we can blame Frank Lampard, but he's come in. He's on to a loser anyway. He's taken over a team with lacking complete confidence. Who is to blame? Is it Todd Bowley? Yes, he's got to take some responsibility. But the players on the pitch, Jermaine.
Players on the pitch, yeah.
I mean, when you walk over the white line, it's on you then as the 11 men on the pitch to make something happen for your team.
But why
Stick together.
Why is it on Todd Bowley though? Todd Bowley, because he's put in money. He's spent a lot of money. So why is it his fault?
Well, because he's brought in the wrong players. He's brought in the wrong attitude. He's brought in the wrong identity. Chelsea have always been used to winning. Bringing in the best players, the best managers.
He's not going to be a scout. He's not going to go out and go, that player's a fantastic player. That's the recruitment team doing that.
He didn't bring in a striker. But 600 million, he got a striker.
He's American. He probably doesn't know the Chelsea fundamentals. He doesn't see what they need. He just thought, we need new players. Let me spend a lot of money. The recruitment team should have goes, right, Todd, thanks for the 600 million, £1,000 million you're giving us. But I'm the recruitment team, right? We need a striker. They're not doing that. So at the end of the day, he's going out, here's the money, go and get some players for us, because we're struggling with players. So I think it's a recruitment team.
I think it's all of them. The whole club. The club's broken. And that's what Jason's been saying for a long time. We will be phoning him with the laughter track down the phone, that's for sure. But let's go to Jacob. He's a Chelsea fan. All right, Jacob?
Hi, guys. I'm absolutely distraught. I'm absolutely furious. And we need our club back.
How'd you get it back, Jacob? Because it looks like you're gone.
Look, I'm not sure if you boys, obviously you boys pretty watched the game.
Yeah,
but about 10 minutes in, Fofana made 2 hand signals, talk. He made 2 little hand signals with both hands, like a puppet. Talk, boys, talk, communicate, speak to each other. We didn't do it throughout the whole game. Lampard needs to walk away. He needs to have his head held high when he walks away, and he needs to resign. He doesn't need to be let go at the end of the season, doesn't need to be sacked before the end of the season. He needs to have the respect for himself, the respect that he had when he was playing for the club, and he needs to resign tonight.
Do you think he walks away then and he'd actually save his legacy a little bit? Because at the moment, if he continues this and he goes to the end of the season, he doesn't even get a point, he's finished as a manager. But actually, if you walk away now and he goes, you know what, I can't manage this team. I can't manage this group of players. None of them are talking to each other. None of them are communicating. I actually spoke to someone who knows Frank Lampard, and he said, on the training pitch, there's 3-4 interpreters. The training sessions are a joke. They've got 35 players out there.
Yeah, then he's been thrown to the wolves from the get-go. So we all look. I can't criticise. I can criticise Frank Lampard on certain points, but on the first tenure, he did amazingly well. He brought through the youth. He got us Champions League football, and he cannot be criticised on that first tenure. I believe we should have given him slightly more time second time round. Bringing him back was like a lamb to the slaughter. As you've already said, the team's on their backsides. They don't talk. There seems to be no communication there, no solidity. Nobody seems to want to play. And I think it was Jermaine who mentioned Aubameyang.
Yeah.
As he said, he's played no football.
No.
Why?
14 minutes he's played in the Premier League.
Yeah, but that's the problem. Then you can't defend Lampard on that. No. You cannot defend. And João Felix was on the bench. Mudryk is on the bench. Kai Havertz is on the bench. Okay, Mudryk hasn't proved himself, but Mudryk came in for 15 minutes. He was beating players for fun.
Yeah, I thought it looked good. I thought it looked good when he came on.
Yeah, he did more than Sterling. He did more than Sterling in 15 minutes.
Yeah, and Sterling's done all season. He's been a bad signing, isn't he? Let's go to Anthony. He's an Arsenal fan. All right, Anthony. Jacob, thanks for your call. Brilliant first call. Anthony.
Evening, gents.
How are you, Anthony? Look, you that's a massive result for you tonight. You kept your title hopes alive. Do you still believe?
I think we got to. I think we have. I mean, obviously, the last 3 games you've dropped 6 points, which is obviously a blow. But tonight, we went out there. I think some of us might have thought it was going to be a tough game. Obviously not. But we've got to believe. We've got to believe. City have got a lot of games to go. I mean, hopefully they could slip up in between the Madrid games. Who knows? But we've got to believe. I mean, Rudiger ripped him to shreds in the first half. Yeah. He bossed that game, I mean, as well. I mean, what a snatch he was from Real Madrid.
Yeah, a lot of people, including myself, saying, it's a lot of money spent on someone. He wasn't sure, but he is...
Absolute snatch.
Yeah,
and he is
unbelievable.
To be a brilliant leader. Absolutely brilliant leader. The fans love him. Obviously, Arteta's got so much faith in him because he immediately, as soon as he got rid of Aubameyang, said, there you go, there's the armband. Go for it. And he has done this season. He has led from the front. And, well, I mean, if we don't win the league, I would immediately say that this has been a massive achievement this season. Because if you offered any Arsenal fan Champions League football, let alone second place, they would have bitten your hand off.
Yeah, totally agree with Anthony. I think what Arsenal have got to do now is ignore the league and just play every game as it comes. And either way, it's a massive, massive success because you more or less clued on to get second place. Getting Champions League football.
You know what though, Jermaine? I was having this discussion earlier with some friends of mine who are big Arsenal fans, and they put all their eggs in the basket, really, of winning the league, didn't they? Because they really believed that they could win it, and they've thrown it away a little bit. They crumbled, and look, it's hard because Man City are chasing you down. Do you think they should have put maybe a little bit more emphasis on other competitions? Because they could walk away this season finishing second without a trophy. Is that still a massive achievement for Arsenal?
It's a massive achievement regardless of how this season is going to end up. But I think there was playing so good at football, and there was 10 points clear at one stage. No, it doesn't matter what team or who's chasing you. When you're in that situation with only like 8 or 10 games to go, the thought of winning the league comes apparent, and it gets ever closer. And if you're in that situation, you've got to focus on that. You can't let one eye slip because, like I said, you got a juggernaut of Man City chasing you down. Yeah. So you have to you have to give everything you all. You can't risk settling for elsewhere because they will just chase you down like they have done.